Hello and welcome to KK's Tarot and Astrology. I am KK. Today I'm doing a reading for Cancers, and we're going to talk about the upcoming Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, which is very exciting. It's happening in your 11th house, which is a house of community. It's a house of larger groups, friends, benefactors. Our larger society. So I'm using the Kim Kranz's Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. I love her decks. So I'm going to use that first and then a different tarot deck to clarify. We're going to start out doing current energy, then what the conjunction is bringing, and then possible outcomes. So as I was kind of tuning into your energy, I started shuffling and a couple cards popped out, and then I was like, well, I can't put them back in because I had already said that I was going to start your reading. Okay, so let me show you what popped out first. This is current energy. And it's kind of what I was thinking of this morning when I was thinking about what the current energy is. In general, because we're all going through it. And I thought about this card specifically. It's called the Uncreated. And the Separated. Separation. Separatio. So this morning, when I was journaling, and this card popped into my brain. Also, I had pulled it in an earlier reading, and to me, it's very much about, it feels like surgery. It feels like we're actually going into our heart space is how I'm feeling it. And we have to do a little operation. It makes me think of that game Operation, where you had these little tweezers, and if they touch the metal side, it goes, and the guy's nose would light up. Takes a very steady hand. And that feels like Uranus to me. Uranus is about, it's electric. It's also, it's an energy bigger than, we can't control Uranus. It's not about control. It's linked to the Tower card in tarot. It's big, sudden, surprising energy. Like whatever I say, whatever I'm reading, like, oh, this could happen, or this could happen, or this could happen for the future. Uranus is like, psych, no, this is something else is going to happen. It's just bigger. It's a bigger change than we could expect, especially because it's conjunct with Jupiter, which is also amplifies. So this morning when I was thinking about it, I was thinking a lot about the heart chakra, and that's the heart. It literally is where we hold on to wounds. And Chiron is a big player in the cosmos right now. Chiron was conjunct the sun and moon during the eclipse, exactly conjunct, and Chiron's known as the wounded healer. And then when this Jupiter-Uranus conjuncts, Chiron is actually, Venus is actually going to be at the exact point that that eclipse was at. So that solar eclipse. And Venus is ruling Taurus, which is the sign where Jupiter Uranus conjunction is taking place. So we look to Venus for hints about what is this Jupiter Uranus conjunction about. So lo and behold, when this little scalpel, this little kind of electric, scalpel is coming right to this crystal heart energy. And what's it doing? It's getting in there and it's separating things. It's taking things out we don't need anymore. It's cutting. Mars is also known as, the cutter. As something that slices, that cuts. And Mars is ruling Aries, and Aries is where the solar eclipse was, and Aries is where Venus is, and Venus is ruling Taurus. So that is the cycle, the links that I'm talking about here. And that's what I'm seeing here, that things that we are holding for cancers, because cancer is it's ruled by the moon. It's very emotional, emotionally based, our emotional body and our physical body too, about creation. The mother moon has a lot to do with creation. So, and we think about this in your 11th house. What does this mean? Does it mean, are there groups of people, individuals that you want to remove, individuals or groups that you need to heal around, people or old wounds that need to be it feels like it's about forgiveness, things that we need to let go, that we hold in our heart, and that things that need to separate. And then, I'm sorry, usually I will shuffle on camera, but these cards popped out. So what change does this Jupiter Uranus bring? And this card came out. Can you see that? It's called Tin. Oh, it's called Tin, and look at who this is. That's Jupiter right there. That's the glyph for Jupiter. This card is so interesting to me because sometimes it looks like a door, like it looks like I could go right through there, kind of like a portal. It also, look who I'm seeing here. This light energy, the spectrum, it's sneaking through, right? Is it coming or going? Is it coming or going, Jupes? Oh, Jupiter's coming. So that we know, it's Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. We're talking about Jupiter. So tin is very malleable. It's very soft. Like that's the one of the benefits of tin. It also conducts. I think it conducts electricity. It feels like it does. It holds the shape. So that's nice. If we think about kind of maybe some people have the fear of separating, like they're afraid to let something go, like even if it's causing them pain, at least they still have it. So if that is something that is kind of resonates with you, it's kind of like just forgiving something doesn't mean losing something. Letting something go doesn't mean it is out of your life. I know that might be the opposite of what people want. Maybe people want, like, so and so, they're out of here, blah, blah, blah. But part of Chiron's lesson is that our wounds, we learn and we heal from them, or there is healing, but we still kind of have, scars, do we say? Um, that's interesting. Okay, so maybe that is um, what Jupiter is bringing, that Jupiter Uranus is bringing. It's actually bringing in, allowing the scalpel in a way to come and carve out these bits, what needs to be removed. And at the bottom of the deck, I get Pluto. So Pluto's been showing up a lot. Pluto matches my shirt. So Pluto is transformation. It's endings and beginnings. So, okay. So, and now we're going to pull a card. You see, this is how I shuffle for possible outcomes. Possible outcome here. What is a possible outcome for Cancer? What would you like Cancer to know? Possible outcome. It is kind of a very sweet energy. I'm talking about removing something from the heart chakra area. Also, here we are. What do we have? Ooh, possible outcome resin. Oh, there's Miss Hart. Oh, you have it with you always. Okay, with Mercury on the bottom of that, Quicksilver on the bottom. Resin. Oh, isn't it ironic? So I just got this little card on the bottom. Quicksilver. Oh, it's benevolent guide. Sometimes you'll see light orbs zinging around here, usually on this side of me. This is what they are. If you happen to see them, they're just the benevolent guides. I'm going to put a little link to the org party that was happening last week when I was trying to decide whether or not to do this channel. And they seem to be saying yes. So if you're interested, I'll put a link below. Okay, so we got possible outcome resin. Now, that's a big old heart right there in the middle. And I think that's what we're talking about. It's kind of in the middle of the sun. Resin is I think of it like amber, things getting caught in resin, things that it's kind of like the blood that's out the tree. Oh, I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna look. Oh, okay. Just looking at this. This is Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave this right here, even though I didn't ask. I was doing. Okay, so this Three of Pentacles has these two little birdies. Now I'm going to clarify the separation and the uncreated. So I'm clarifying the current energy, and out came Three of Pentacles. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to pull another card specifically. Please clarify separation of the uncreated for Cancers for the Jupiter Uranus conjunction, please, in the current energy. Oh, okay. So we could be talking about work, people that you work with at 11th house. Are you maybe separating? Are you thinking about leaving and that kind of community? Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. One more. Would you like one more? One more for this, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we got Three of Pentacles. We got Page of Wands. And we have Five of Cups. Five of Cups. This is our watery emotional body. What do we need? Which one of these flowers? We're not in this is not like a joyous card. This is we are in the depths of our water, of our cups, of our emotions. This is trying to discern, I would say, discernment, what we'd like to take with us and what we'd like to separate from. So Three of Pentacles is often about work in this 3D realm. Here's these two birdies working brick and mortar toward the Saturnian building structures. And Page of Wands, he's really taking a look at what is needed, what is still needed. And underneath it's the Eight of Cups. So walking away from things that are no longer needed. And tell me about what change it brings. What change does this Jupiter Uranus bring to the situation? What change does it bring? Ooh, always exciting. Let me see what card that is. Oh, new beginning, little Page of Pentacles, a new offering. I like that. Something sweet. A young energy, maybe a young person coming into your life. Maybe a new young friend, perhaps. Maybe you're letting in kinder, gentler people. Yeah. So I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, which tells a whole story. We have strength, just looking at the uprights at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and then this Page of Pentacles is what comes up. So look at all these. Look at what Jupiter's letting in. So we're talking about yourself, your selfhood, your inner self. How's that? With the Strength card, how do we balance our worries, our mind, our mental with our emotional? Nine of Cups, with what we treasure in the emotional body. Seven of Pentacles is my workity work, like feeling like, oh, what? Is this what I wanted? What I want is something real, is something joyous, something to celebrate. And here comes the beginning. Here's the new beginning. This Page of Pentacles. Also, I forgot to tell you what deck I am using. This is the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katherine White Stein. Highly recommend. Okay, now let's talk about this resin card, which is possible outcome. Possible outcome. So with all these transits, I started feeling this, I mean, weeks ago, and seeing, just things were kind of blowing me all over the place, like pow, pow, pow. Big changes, like big real changes. Real meaning like I'm the rent got raised, and so we have to move, and then we found this amazing house, and then whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's all very sudden, like very sudden, within a day, finding a new place. Um, uh, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, that these energies aren't just happening. This is not just April 20th. This is like a process. So you're probably already feeling this. You probably are already like, yes, I have been wondering like why I'm still hanging out with so-and-so or whatnot. Oh, so wow. Um, anyway, so the process, we're going from like what needs to separate, what am I actually separating as new things are coming in, and then the possible outcome with the resin. And what is this resin? We get 8 of pentacles, which is really beautiful. This is like a creation, artistry, transformation, mastery. For me, she's reinventing or recreating her own transformation. She's painting this little butterfly. Well, it's a giant butterfly as big as herself, actually. It kind of reminds me of my dog when my dog's right on top of me. It's right on her heart chakra. And it's just that kind of like, well, what does she want her community, little butterfly community, to look like, and who is she within it? That's probably more like it. Who is she within it? Because I'm feeling like this is this big, beautiful butterfly, that big pink, kind of in this solar chakra energy. Oh, you're recreating yourself in this beautiful, beautiful way. I love it. Transformation. In a substantial of substance of the material world, on the material plane. That is beautiful. I'm very excited for you, Cancer. I know when you get the 5 of Cups back here, it's not easy work. It's not easy work for my Cancers. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull out a final card for advice. And want to thank you for coming, for joining me, and please subscribe help this channel grow and leave comments. And if you did see any orbs, let me know because I can't see them until I watch playback. Okay. Okay, so a card for the advice, an advice card. How can Cancer work with this energy with ease? How can we help Cancer a little bit easier? What would bring ease? What is your advice? What is your advice? What is your advice for Cancer? What is your advice for Cancer? What is your advice? That takes a second. Dun, dun, dun. What is your advice for Cancer? Oops. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I just got a big um, energy hit that I have never had before. It went right into this ear. Oof. It's clearing me out. Low and steady. So we have Taurus underneath, this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is abundance, earth energy. Look at how much she has. She seems like the wise earth watcher. She's a lot to offer. So, and then underneath we got Justice, the Emperor, and Knight of Pentacles. So the Emperor did come out reversed. So that tells me, so justice, we talk about balance. It feels like something in your community perhaps is very out of balance. And if we look at the wider, political society, we can see that there's a lot of tyranny, um, the Emperor versus tyrants. Justice, this is a Libra card, also ruled by Venus, who will be conjunct Chiron. This feels like a message for the larger collective, as well as for Cancer, because we're all part of it, huh? The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, Pentacles are earth energy. Finances, money. It is literally my Taurus card. Super slow and steady, deliberate action, which can last for long term. And kind of moving away. It's the slowest of the nights. Oof. So what that is telling me is that, because I asked what is the advice for just to help Cancer move with ease through this energy. So this energy is volatile. very jarring, very abrupt. Can be like earthquake energy, literally Taurus is the earth, Uranus is quaking. So, what can we do to get through it? It seems ground. Maybe don't be too um, fixed. Taurus is a very fixed energy. But on this card, this horse is made of all these leaves and feels like it could move better, um, like the rustling of the leaves on a tree doesn't take the whole tree down because the leaf rustles. Like if a wind came, I feel like this horse would still be, in that it can move, in that it is uh, that it can continue on. You know what? Just means go with the flow. Oh, go with the flow. Things have to get rebalanced. We need a rebalancing. Yeah, it's all for the best, greatest, and highest good. In perhaps in your personal community life, perhaps you're dealing with somebody who's a real turkey, and the best you can do is, walk away. Don't have a big, you don't have to tell them every single thing that's wrong with them or blah blah blah. You can just move on with your own self, concentrate on your own inner self, your own creativity, what you'd like to create rather than what you know, the positives rather than like, what I don't want is da 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 da. Okay, well, thank you so much. Please, again, please subscribe to my channel, pass it on. I very much appreciate it. And I'm going to put a link to a couple little orb clips, the light beings. Thank you so much.